What's up, Buttercups? It's me, Amy Young. I'm coming at you with a Friday freestyle. I asked my peeps over on Instagram last night, hey, what do you want me to talk about in tomorrow's video? And I got a lot of great responses. The first response I got was from Lee Swift, and she asks, how do you develop self-discipline? What a juicy fucking thing to unpack in today's video. I have strong feelings, so hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen, because I would argue across the board, I get asked this a lot actually, like where do I get discipline from? Where do I learn to just like suck it up and force myself to get shit done? I don't think you should do that. I do not think that we collectively need to develop more self-discipline. I do not think collectively we should be forcing ourselves to do things. I don't think that we should have to treat ourselves like good little soldiers who walk in good little straight lines in our lives, and even if I don't feel like doing it, well, I guess I just have to get some discipline and do it anyway. That doesn't sound like any way to live. I think what we all could use a really strong, healthy Flintstone vitamin dose of is enthusiasm. How do we develop more enthusiasm for everything? This came to me a while ago when I was visiting with a friend who has a small little child boy, and he's so cute. He's probably, I think he's like almost 6 at this point, so he's just like, everything he says is hilarious. And I'm sure that she has her moments with him as well, but when I get to witness him, I'm just like, you're the cutest little kid. And so I went over to their place in the afternoon, and we're talking and we're catching up and having tea, and he kept coming into the room and saying, now mom, please, please mom, please. And she was like, no, you can't. Amy's visiting right now. No, you can't. And I was like, what is he pleading with you for? And she was like, he wants to use the vacuum cleaner. He just figured out, you know, how the vacuum cleaner works, and he's been like so eager to vacuum like all fucking weekend. And I was like, that's the cutest friggin' thing I've ever heard, because who gets excited about vacuuming? I mean, some people really do get off on cleaning, if you're like Monica from Friends, right? But most of us are like, cleaning, that's no fun. Cleaning is something that you might ask, how do I get myself disciplined enough to get my cleaning done? You know, how do I make it like regimented for myself? Make it like a non-negotiable, I have to do this item. And yet here, from the mouth of the babes, the little one, was so much friggin' enthusiasm for the vacuum cleaner. So much so that when I was leaving, he seemed excited because he was gonna get to vacuum the carpet. Because how cool is it to just be a little person in the world and to get to do stuff like vacuum? Do you remember feeling that way about something once? Do you remember the thrill, the excitement of being able to use, like, to crawl up on a chair and look at a counter when, like, if you were cooking with a grown-up and they were like, oh, here, you can peel the carrots. I can peel the carrots. Here, let's turn on the KitchenAid mixer. Watch the mixer go round and round. You're just excited to do shit. Because it's like, whoa, new planet, new day. This is cool, fun, grown-up stuff. I love vacuuming. I love friggin' peeling carrots. We all come wired like that into the world with buckets and heaps and just shitloads of enthusiasm for everything. And then slowly over time, partly because, well, we just get accustomed to the world, right? Like, we're like, well, yeah, no, I've been here a while. Vacuuming isn't as thrilling as it was the first dozen times I did it. But the other thing that we learn that's passed down over time is that some things you as a human, as an adult human, you can get excited about and have enthusiasm for. Some things aren't so fun. For example, happy hour, amusement parks, Friday nights, yeah, when the work week is done, video games, one night stands, like, I don't know, culturally we're told a lot of stuff is fun. I mean, if you watch any number of advertisements before a YouTube video on the TV, you're gonna see, oh, they're selling me fun. All of that stuff is supposed to be fun. Other things go in the not fun category. Working, like, yard work, anything with the word work attached to it, paying bills, paying taxes, grown-up things, adulting, not fun. And this is, whether we recognize it or not, something that we are born into, and that culturally, it'll even vary culture to culture, but we are fed these ideas of this is what you get enthusiastic and excited about, and this is what's dull and boring, and you won't want to do it. And this is the stuff that we think we need to develop more discipline to do, and I'm telling you, it's not. It's stuff that we need to take our like really boring adult goggles off, and we need to put on my friend's little 5-year-old goggles and go, whoa, an opportunity to do shit in the world, vacuuming, taxes, going to work on Monday morning. I can develop enthusiasm for things. And I can sense some of you are on board with this. Some of you are like, I will never be fucking excited to do my taxes. I will never be excited for Monday mornings at work. You know what, maybe this video isn't for you. I have no interest in bringing you over to my side of the fence. No interest at all. If you're intrigued though by this concept of developing enthusiasm for things, I really encourage you to begin looking at stuff in your life in this way. And thinking, not asking, how do I make myself do that? How do I get excited to do that? How do I make it so that that particular item on my to-do list is actually something that I might look forward to, is something that I might feel good about doing, is something that I could develop, some friggin' enthusiasm for? What would it take to make me enthusiastic about this thing? Sometimes a reward system is all you're gonna need. When I complete that, I'm gonna take myself out for a giant ice cream cone, mint chocolate chip, whatever floats your boat. Sometimes it's about making something really special for yourself and being like, you know what, instead of doing that at my desk, I'm gonna go to my favorite coffee shop and I'm gonna order like an extra giant chai, and I'm gonna invite a friend to me who also needs to work on XYZ or whatever, and we're gonna work on it together and make it a whole friend date. That would be more fun. What would help you feel more enthusiastic about the shit in your life that you don't wanna do? I remember I had this conversation with a friend, and one of the first things she said to me was dishes. I never want to do dishes. And I said, no, I have enthusiasm for doing dishes because I don't want to live in squalor. So I get excited when there's dishes in the sink because I go, ooh, I like having a clean place to live. I do. So I get enthusiastic about it. And yeah, it's hella nerdy. This is the other thing. I'm going off now, and we're going to wrap it up soon. Being enthusiastic and getting excited about things, like having like a Buddy the Elf kind of view in the world, is also something that gets shat on a lot. Like, it's very cool to be like, oh, I don't want to do stuff. Oh, that's not fun. Oh, you get excited about washing dishes? What a loser. Whatever helps us get through the day, through the year, through our lives, is what we need to be doing more of. And if I saw, bitching and moaning and forcing yourself and having a lot of discipline, if I saw more people having fun doing that, I would be more inclined to make a YouTube video about it. But I don't witness that in my life, and I don't experience that myself. What I see that tends to work is letting yourself access your inner 5-year-old and recognize, I'm a little person in the world who gets to do stuff. What if everything in my life could feel that way? What if I approached this with a complete beginner's mind and I thought, oh my gosh, this is an opportunity to do this thing that at one time in my life, maybe it really would have excited me, and maybe it actually could be that exciting again, except I'm being a really boring adulty adult about it and turning it into something that I think I shouldn't want to have to do. Thank you. Thank you, Lee Swift, for writing in. If you want to follow me on Instagram so you can make a request like this in the future, the link is down below. I'm all up on that IG these days. It's like my favorite. I have a lot of enthusiasm for it. More than anything though, I hope that you're having a great day-night weekend wherever you are. And I hope that this video finds you well and that you find creative ways to experience more enthusiasm and good feels in your life on the regulars, because it feels real good when we can do that. And until next time, I'll see ya.